At 35 years old, Messi entered the tournament, knowing it could be his last chance to win football's greatest prize. Throughout the competition, he delivered some of the most memorable performances of his career. Argentina reached the final against France in a match that became one of the greatest World Cup finals ever played. After extra time and a dramatic penalty shootout, Messi finally lifted the World Cup, the one trophy that had been missing from his collection. From a young boy in Rosario with an uncertain future, to a player who reached the highest level the sport has ever seen. Lionel Messi's story is not just about talent. It is about patience, dedication, and the ability to keep going when the world is waiting for you to fail. His career changed football forever, and his journey remains one of the greatest stories in sports history. Lionel Andres Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina. From a young age, football became the center of his life. He joined his first club, Grandoli, before moving to Newell's Old Boys, where his talent quickly became impossible to ignore. But behind the incredible performances was a challenge that threatened to change everything. At around 10 years old, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. The treatment was expensive, and his family struggled with the financial pressure. Messi had the ability to become a professional footballer, but without the right support, his dream was uncertain. Then an opportunity appeared from thousands of miles away. Barcelona. In 2000, at just 13 years old, Messi left Argentina and moved to Spain. It was a difficult decision. He left behind his home, his friends, and the country where he had grown up. But Barcelona believed in his potential. He joined La Masia, the club's famous youth academy, where he continued developing his game. Despite being one of the youngest players, Messi stood out because of his technical ability, his control, and the way he understood the game. The journey was not easy, but every year brought him closer to the biggest stage. In 2004, at only 17 years old, Messi made his first team debut for Barcelona. At first, he was seen as a talented young player, but it did not take long for the world to realize he was something special. Under Pep Guardiola, Messi became the heart of one of the greatest teams football had ever seen. Alongside players like Xavi Hernandez and Andres Iniesta, Barcelona dominated Europe. Messi became known for his incredible dribbling, finishing, and ability to decide matches when his team needed him most. Year after year, he broke records and collected trophies. But with success came pressure. While Messi achieved almost everything possible at club level, his journey with Argentina was much harder. For years, he faced criticism after losing major international finals. Many questioned whether he could lead Argentina to the same success he had found with Barcelona. But Messi continued. In 2021, he finally won his first major international trophy when Argentina lifted the Copa America. For Messi, it was more than just a trophy. It was proof that years of disappointment had not stopped him. Then came the biggest challenge of his career, the 2022 FIFA World Cup. At 35 years old, Lionel Messi arrived in Qatar knowing it was likely his final chance to win the one trophy missing from his career. He led Argentina with 7 goals, 3 assists, and countless defining moments, guiding his country through one of the most dramatic World Cups in history. Then came the final against France. After 120 unforgettable minutes and a penalty shootout, Argentina were world champions. As Messi lifted the FIFA World Cup, years of heartbreak, criticism, and near misses disappeared in an instant. The greatest prize in football finally belonged to the greatest player of his generation.